Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'll show you how to transform your fader trim from that to this. So this is what the car looked before restoration. Over the past 25 years, the black trim has nearly turned white. This will just be a short video on restoring trim. Firstly, you need to clean the trim with some wax and grease remover. And apply this liberally. You should also wear a respirator mask and make sure you get into those edges. To repair the trim, you can pull it off, but over time the material gets brittle and you risk damaging it. So to make life easier, I'll do this on the car. Now we don't want to get any paint onto the surrounding panel, so I'll tape it up to mask it off. It's better to use painter's tape because it doesn't leave any residue. Now I'll sand it down with 400 to 800 grit sandpaper. And clean the sanded area with wax and grease remover once again. Next is your primer. You mix 1 part primer to 1 part thinner. I've got a small piece of a microfiber towel and I'll use this to apply the primer. And make sure you wear clean gloves. If you choose to spray paint it, you'll need to mask off the whole door, but because we're using this technique, we don't have to. Now the job of the primer is to help the paint stick onto the surface and apply a thin layer initially, and now add a second thicker layer. Next is your paint. You mix 1 part paint to 1 part thinner. And once again, you'll start with a thin layer. Once that dries, apply another layer. And then finish it off with a third layer. And the final step is your clear coat. This will protect your paint and give it some shine. You apply this undiluted. And once again, start with a thin layer. And add a thicker layer to finish the job. You need to give this at least 3 days to dry and harden. When you take the tape off, pull it off at a right angle to the surface. And give yourself a pat on the back. You may now go and celebrate. And that's the end of the video. Our next project will be restoring the hubcaps on the grid. The black painted wheels look okay, but it would be nice to have them covered with some good hubcaps. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for new updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.